I'm not
Yeah.
on that yet.
Well, I
So,
like your background.
thank you. It's from when I was on vacation in Vermont with my mom.
Awesome. I
That
love
was
it.
Ethan Allen Park, and it's green.
Yeah. Mine is very,
Very professional.
very, very professional.
I don't know. What is that? A kid's artwork in the back? Or is that you
Oh,
getting
those
angry?
those are musical lyrics. Can't you tell?
Oh, yeah. I'm not a musician. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me neither.
Oh,
Okay.
God. So, can you explain what the difference between a direct lender and a mortgage broker or big bank is?
Of course,
Maybe.
yeah. So here at New American Funding, we are considered to be a direct lender. And what that means is that all of our loans and our underwriting is all done through us. We do not send our loans out to, the VA, FHA, all that for approval. We do it ourselves. And so it's not, you don't have that lapse in time of where some lenders have to ask for approval from Fannie Freddie, from FHA. We don't have any of that. We don't have any overlays. We are directly to the source, essentially.
Cool. Yeah, because I heard that some lenders were putting overlays. They were putting like a COVID overlay or whatever they were calling it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's another thing going on with, with this whole COVID-19 virus. Some of the things that other lenders are doing is they're implementing a credit score cap, essentially. So a lot of them that I've heard, and I can't speak for every lender, is they are doing a 680 credit score, and that's it, 680 and above. We are not. We are 620. We did used to have be able to do a 580 product, but we're not doing that at this time. But we are still, we're right there in the game at 620 across the board, VA, FHA, USDA, and conventional. Still, we don't have any overlays or anything like that. Our interest rates are outstanding for any government loan product. If anybody is out there that wants to look into refinancing their home, just simply to drop their interest rate, now is the time to do it. We don't have, currently, I haven't locked in with any charge to borrowers at all. So we're right there in the money with interest rates.
So are you seeing a lot of refinances?
A lot of refinances, especially they're called EARL loans for VA, where they just simply, you are dropping your rate. There is no income documentation that you have to gather. Credit score qualifying only. And like I said, we have a 620. You don't have to get any inspections. It is very quick moving, no appraisal. It's awesome. Doing a lot of those right now.
So what I was always taught was that if the interest rate goes at least 1%, 1 point, that's the best time, or one of the better times to refinance.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I have seen some of my customers have came back to me that had, 3 7/8 interest rate. I can get them down to 3.1. I honestly can say I wouldn't pass it up. And the reason why is because I don't know the next time we're going to be this low.
True. Yeah.
So I think you just have to, at the end of the day, you have to pencil out your numbers. You got to make sure if it makes sense. Another thing to think about is if you have an impound account when you're looking at your closing costs, when you're refinancing, you're going to get that impound account back from your previous loan. So essentially, your however much money that is, you'd be getting it back, because we're just going to create another impound account for you.
Well, and the other thing right now with people not being able to make their mortgages, if they refinance now, they skip a month. They'll skip a month, which will make it better, as long as they can move closing costs.
Mm-hmm. And I've gotten a lot of questions about deferred payments, and I think it's a great question. I think it's something to explore if this is, if you really cannot make your mortgage payment. But what a deferred payment actually means is you're deferring your payment until the end of this COVID virus is gone, and they ask you to make your payment, and it is a lump sum. So if you skipped 3 payments, you owe your 3 payments at the end of this. So
yeah, they're not putting it on the back end of the mortgage.
No, they're not. No, they're not. And so to me, that would be a very scary thing. But if you need help and assistance, call your lender. We are reaching out to our customers. We are telling them, if you have questions, reach out to our servicing department. They are there to help. They're there to answer any questions. That's why we're here. We're here to answer questions. That's why we're doing this Zoom meeting, because we just keep hearing so many things out there, and we want to answer them. We want to make sure that everybody knows what's going on, and take advantage of the interest rates if you're a homeowner. If you're looking to purchase a home, we are working with it. We're with verifications of employment. We're doing over the phone verifications. We are doing written letters of explanation stating that the borrower isn't nothing has changed in their income.
Mm-hmm.
We're working with it. We're trying to get to where we can do DocuSign on signings, and besides, of course, the note and the deed. Those have to be wet signed. There's no way around that, and it has to be with a notary. But we're moving. We're going to adapt. Things are going to change after this, and I think it's going to be for the better. I think we all need to stay positive.
Definitely. Yeah, but we'll all be done with the social distancing thing.
Yes.
There's gonna be parties.
Yes, there are.
So you still do down payment assistance, those programs too, right?
Yep. Another great question, Tammy. Heard that a lot, is that for some reason other lenders are saying it is no longer being offered. That is not true at all. That is not true. Home at Last, Home is Possible, those are all products that are still being offered right now. And the only thing that they ask is that you check the rates daily, because they are changing on their website. The other thing is that they have asked for all down payment assistance. You have 2 months of reserves in your checking account. And what that means is you have 2 months of your mortgage payment in your account, and you've been on your job for 6 months. Those were not requirements prior to this, but it is now. And so I think they are very doable. You're getting a down payment, and all you have to do is have 2 months in your bank account.
There is one program, not to put you on the spot, but it used to be that if you were in the house for, I think, 3 years, you didn't have to pay it back, but it's changed now to 15 years. And you have to pay it back.
Okay, yeah, so actually same thing, down payment assistance, and they have 2 options right now, and I believe it's through Home is Possible, and it is a 15-year forgivable loan. They have it's for a first-time home buyer, and you have to be a first-time home buyer in order to qualify for this loan, but it's forgiven after 15 years. The interest rate is more favorable than it would be if you were to have just the 3-year forgivable loan, but it's just something to have a talk with your client. Is this a forever home? Is it something that you want to raise your kids in for the next 15 years? If not, then look into doing the 3-year forgivable second.
So you still have that one available?
They still have it available, yep.
Okay. Geez.
How are things with you? How on your side of things? You keep talking about me so much, so how are you adapting?
Well, it's kind of about you. So, well, just it's given me time to go through my database, connect with people that I haven't, because I've been too busy showing properties. So, I hate to say, but, I'm not the best at staying in contact, and this gives me a great opportunity.
Yeah, so how are you liking doing, I guess, virtual showings for your customers?
I actually haven't had to do anything. I've been selling a lot of dirt.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
those
Guess nobody
people
really
go
wants
out.
to check out dirt, huh?
No. They go
Yeah.
out themselves and say, hey, can you show us the boundaries? I'm like, okay, you can stay 6 feet apart on that.
Right.
I
Right.
did have one guy, I was trying not to shake his hand, but he was one of those that's like, oh, here. And I'm like, oh, shoot. But I'm still healthy.
Yeah. Good.
But I find myself
Well,
going to the grocery store to see people.
yeah, exactly. That's our social outing.
It is, because the dog and the husband just they're not doing it.
Yeah. True.
So how's
So,
your dog doing?
oh, she's good. She's good. She's at
How
home
many
sleeping.
stitches?
I think he put like 10 in her, something
Oh,
like that.
God.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, they stitched up my dog or my husband's dog, and there was like different lines and everything.
yeah.
Yeah. Oops, there's your phone.
Yep. Always.
So most of what you can do is on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah. We're adapting well to really everything that has to be signed wet signatures. We're doing DocuSigns. We are, we're implementing everything that we can to keep everybody safe. We're rocking and rolling. I will say New American Funding has been killing it. Every single day we have new meetings, new updates, and I promise to try to do this more with Tammy so that I can keep everybody updated on what's going on. But honestly, if anybody has any questions, that's why we're here. Reach out, ask questions. There's never a stupid question. I have so many customers that come and ask me, they're like, this might be a stupid question. It's like, it's not. Who's gone through this? Who knows anything about, we haven't, I haven't, last thing we went through was, the recession, but this is nothing like that.
No. Yeah. And the problem is we don't know when it's going to end. I mean,
Correct.
Everybody keeps expanding the dates, and then you hear other news, and it's just frustrating that there's no end in sight.
Nope. I think we just have to just keep our head down, keep going, and spend time with your family.
Yeah.
Take
Keep your
advantage of this.
gardening done.
Mm-hmm.
Your garden,
Yeah.
yeah, all that stuff, but keep positive.
Yep. 100%.
Okay. Well, I think that's it.
Awesome. Thanks for
Unless you have
inviting me.
something else. You're welcome. I hope to do more of these.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening to me, taking time out of your day. Like I said, if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm here. If you have any, housing questions, ask Tammy. Please reach out. Feel free. Yeah. Thanks.
and hopefully we can figure out this Facebook Live part on my side, because it's a streaming key. It's all this stuff, and
I am not one with it.
No. So, okay. Well, have a great day.
You too. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.